They're racing in the Davona Dale. And cavorting came out well to the outside. Genre also with early speed. These two out with Money's on Charlotte on the far outside. And here comes Enchantress through in between horses. And up the rail, here's a move from Makati's Phaeton to come up and after the lead too. So now the field racing out of the chute and onto the main track. And on the inside, it's Makati's Phaeton who has made the front. Makati's Phaeton in front by a length and a half. Jacaranda running in second. Eskenformoney is third to the inside. They're being followed by Lass of the Mohican, Skipaloot in between horses. Enchantress is there on the outside. Then comes Distinta. Farther out is Genre as they continue the run up the backstretch. Then Birdatthewire cavorting. Money's on Charlotte on the outside. Puca near the back of the field in silver pockets full. 23 flat the opening quarter. 45 and 3 for the first half mile. Makati's Phaeton on top as they move into the far turn. Eskenformoney is second. Jacaranda third to the outside. Lass of the Mohicans is fourth. Birdatthewire gets going from fifth. 4 lengths off the lead. Puca also beginning to move up inside of Distinta. The others have work to do. Cavorting's being ridden in the back of the field, and it is Makati's Phaeton who is turning for home on the lead here. 3/4 win in 1:10 and 3, and they're into the stretch. Makati's Phaeton, Eskenformoney, and Birdatthewire. These three, Makati's Phaeton still there. Birdatthewire on the outside, Eskenformoney between them, and the three of them coming to the final 16th. It's Birdatthewire, Eskenformoney, and a determined Makati's Phaeton on the inside, and Makati's Phaeton just won't give it up. She won it in a photo with Birdatthewire and Eskenformoney, and Puca was fourth in the Davona Dale.
Trying to assess the forward gal coming into the Davona Dale today was the key. Makati's Phaeton was really overlooked out of that race, was mixed up in a speed. First of all, how did the 10 get to the rail so early in this race? I don't even understand how that move was made.
Yeah, because, you know, when you get to feed there at Gulfstream, you don't get to see immediately, but the 10 broke like a rocket, was able to cross over on this field in the first, I would say, couple furlongs here, and all the while, it looked like the 4 was absolutely going to swallow both runners here. Swallowed one, but that could not swallow the 10. Luis Saez, you know, here's a guy that struggled a little bit, you know, at Belmont Park and at Aqueduct after the passing of his brother, and now been having a great meet at Gulfstream Park with a great W here in the stakes race at about 17%. A shocking upset, about 25-1. What a great ride.
Trained by longtime South Florida-based trainer Bill Kaplan, a Vietnam veteran whom I've known going back a ways, and it's nice to see him have a big possibility here for the Kentucky Oaks with Makati's Phaeton at 26-1. And here's the other thing. We heard Caton say this track is maybe having a tendency towards speed today. With watching this horse hang on, would you look at the Fountain of Youth and be concerned about that for some stretch runners later?
Yeah, I would. I mean, and it seems like to me, I mean, the 10 ran a bang-up race. I do get it, but we've seen 2 races so far where everybody just doesn't want to go to the front end. We saw Paco Lopez on the turf. We saw this horse go to the front end, and everybody took off, and Luis Saez just let this horse out a notch on the backside. Again, was clear. So till we see a race where maybe they duel a little bit, but I might be with Caton in here. You might want to pay some horses on the front end, although the 4 in there launched from way back, just couldn't go by.
Big balloons in the Davona Dale. There you see it, 26-1.